Number 6, part 2. Prove that m square into sine pi by 2 minus n square into sine 3 pi by 2 plus 2mn cosec pi by 2 is equal to m plus n whole square. So, in this question, all the angles are not given in degrees. It is given in radian, pi. So, if it is given with pi, we can convert it into degree, or we can go with radians. So here I will be converting in degrees so that it will be easier for you. Okay. So on the left hand side we are getting this. You need to get the answer as m plus n whole square. So we know the value of sine pi by 2, I mean sine 90 degree and cosec 90 degree. Sine 90 degree is 1. So directly we can write it as 1 minus n square into 3 pi by 2. So it is 270 degree because pi by 2 is 90 degree. 90 degree multiplied by 3 is 270 degree. Plus 2mn into cosec pi by 2. Cosec is 1 by sine. So cosec pi by 2 is 1 by sine pi by 2. So out here we will be getting 1. Value of cosec pi by 2 is 1. So now I want to find this angle, 270 degree. So out here we are getting m square minus n square into this angle is greater than 90 degree. So we need to write it in the form of 90 into n plus theta or minus theta. So it can be written as sine 90 into 3 plus 0, or you can write minus 0 also. And from this we are getting 2mn. So m square minus n square into. Now if you look at this number, it is 3. So odd number. So if it is odd, we need to change this trigonometry ratio. Sine changes into cos. So we get cos 0. Now, because of this plus sign, it is coming in the fourth quadrant because we are getting 390 degrees. 1, 2, 3, then plus 0. So it is coming in this quadrant. So out here, you know, cos or sec are positive. Here we are getting sine. So there is a change in the sign. Therefore, sine 90 into 3 plus 0 is minus cos 0 degree plus 2mn. Value of cos 0 is 1. So m square minus into minus is plus n square into 1 plus 2mn. Now if you look at this, it looks like a formula of a square plus b square plus 2ab. So it is a plus b whole square. That means we can write it as m plus n whole square. And this is the thing we wanted to prove. Okay, next question number 8. Prove that sine square minus 300 degree into cos square 120 degree plus cos square minus 240 degree into sine square 390 degree is equal to 1 by 4. So answer is given as 1 by 4. So first of all we have to check which angles are negative. And there are formula to change it into positive. So this can be written as sine minus 300 degree whole square. We can write it directly, but we will get confused. So that is why we can write it as sine of minus 300 degree whole square. Because you know sine square theta can be written as sine theta whole square. Right? So this can be written as cos 120 square plus cos of minus 240 square into sine 390 square. Now here we are getting negative angles, and this is also negative, so make it positive. We know the formula of sine of minus theta. It is minus sine theta. So out here we will be getting minus sine 300 degree into cos 120 degree whole square plus this is also negative, make it positive, and you know cos of minus theta is plus cos theta. Yesterday I told you for cos and sec you have to be careful, okay, because cos of minus theta is plus cos theta and sec of minus theta is also plus sec theta, remember it. So here we get cos 240 square into sine 390 square. So sine minus sine 300 degree square means plus sine 300 degree square whole square, and at the same time this angle can be reduced. I mean it can be written as 90 into n plus theta. So very well you are getting the angles which are greater than 90 degree can be reduced to the standard angles. So here you can write sine 90 into 3 plus 30 this minus sign is not equal because you know minus 1 square is plus 1. Okay. Next we have cos 120 degree, that can be written as cos 90 into 1 plus 30. Then plus cos 240 can be written as cos 90 into 3 minus 30, or if you want you can use plus sign also here. You can write 90 into 4. In that case you can divide it by 90, it will be easier, into sine 90 into 4 plus 30. Now we'll check which values are odd and which are even. So out here it is sine 90 into 3. This number is odd number. Therefore we need to change this trigonometric ratio, and it is coming in the fourth quadrant because it is 90 into 3 plus 30, that is 300 degree. So change this trigonometric ratio. Sine changes into cos 30, and in the fourth quadrant you know cos and sec are positive. So that means we need to change the sign. Next, cos 90 into 1 plus 30. So it is coming in the second quadrant, and also the value of n is odd. We need to change this trigonometric ratio. Cos changes into sine. So we get sine 30, and what about the sine? As it is coming in the second quadrant, you know in the second quadrant sine and cosec are positive. So here we get minus sine 30. Okay, plus next we have cos 90 into 3 minus 30. Again we are getting odd numbers, so we need to change this square. So we get sine 30, and this angle is coming in the 390 degree. That means it is coming in the third quadrant minus, so second quadrant 240 degree. So in the second quadrant, which trigonometric ratios are negative? Sine and cosec. So here we are getting cos, that means there is a change. Next we have sine 90 into 4 plus 30. So this value is even, and this angle is coming in the first quadrant, because I told you one complete rotation is 360 degree. So we are getting a 90 into 4 plus 30, so it is coming in the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant all are positive, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. So there is no change in the trigonometric ratio because of the even number. So we'll be getting here sine 30 square. Now these are all standard angles. Value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Sin 30 is half. Again half square. So 3 by 4, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. Get LCM, so we'll be getting 4 by 16. Answer is 1 by 4. Okay.